Can you imagine a more ideal setting at this time of the year? It's a picture-perfect classic scene. But why not think outside of the box and gift wrap your home like never before? Welcome to Home to Go for the holidays, where we'll show you some great holiday decorating ideas that are adaptable and of course portable, so you can reinvent your holiday celebrations wherever you may be. Forget the white Christmas. Two sisters are dreaming in black and pink for a festive party like you've never seen before. An Australian spending his first holiday season in the north gives his loft a cocktail party theme that gives cool a whole new meaning. A woman unable to be with her family turns a lemon of a situation into lemonade champagne by creating a romantic setting for an intimate dinner for two. And finally, want to see how designers decorate their own homes for the holidays? Two of our Home to Go in-house design team bravely offer to host their first family Christmas dinner. And no, it won't be what the family is used to. For those with the courage to buck tradition, this show's definitely for you. Home to Go for the holidays. This background may make most northerners all warm and fuzzy, but for an Australian who's spending his first holiday season away from the sand and surf, this scene may not be quite so heartwarming. So what does a guy from down under have in mind to warm up the season? Be warned, it's not what you're thinking.
Having lived in Australia all my life, it's obviously very different from here. It's summer rather than winter, so I want to host a fabulous dinner party and cocktail party for all my friends, and really have a traditional, as we call it in Australia, Christmas, with everything as cold and as wintry as possible. You know, the thought of a cold Christmas is very much romanticised in a place like Australia, so it's very, very exciting.
Home to Go designer Mimi Pineau wants to create the look of an ice hotel for Damien's first northern holiday celebration.
We're creating a space that's very urban and inspired by the ice hotel.
Yes.
So the ice and the fur and the wood, and we're really working with this space, which is kind of minimal right now, but we're going to work with that.
Especially the fact that he hasn't got a lot of furniture in here. He's just moved in. He's been here for about 2 months. I like the primitive pieces, the coffee table, the dining table, the futon.
The futon, that's a fact of life, but we're really going to dress it up.
Okay.
And we're also going to use the fireplace as a real focal point.
Which I'm glad to see. Again, it is the holiday season. What a great backdrop to develop. Let's run through some of the materials. Faux fur, feathers, which I guess evokes kind of snow.
Yeah.
And then again, the icicles.
Exactly. A little bit of softness and also a little bit of urban edge with the steel and also the glass.
Right, and the best part, we're having a cocktail party,
Yes.
which is also a reason why we're decorating a space.
That's right. Damien, to go with the wintry theme of our cocktail party, we're going to make some snow globes.
Fantastic.
I hear you've never seen snow.
No, not before coming here, but that's exactly how I describe to people back home what snow's like, or at least walking through it. Snow
Good.
globes.
So this is what we are making.
These are terrific. Wow.
So they sort of look great on their own, but then as you shake them around, you get that
That'll
snow
totally
effect.
impress the friends.
Good.
Totally impress the friends. Although it looks like it's going to be difficult.
Not difficult at all. The first step is to choose an ornament, and in this case we've chosen the snowflake. And all we need to do is to epoxy it to this base. It's actually a candle pillar base.
Okay.
That's simple enough.
That's okay.
So once that's set up, we just need to fill a vase. This is just a rose vase,
Right.
kind of in a fishbowl shape. And all we do is we fill it with some water and some glycerin. The glycerin is to keep the glitter that we're using. That's our snow.
Wow.
So the glycerin helps the glitter just sort of stay active and suspend a little bit.
Okay.
And then all we need to do is silicone the base to the bowl and let that set up for about 24 hours so that it's nice and waterproof for us.
Wow, looks great. Very, very clever, Mimi. Thank you. They look great in the series.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Mimi and I are ready to start layering in some of the great elements that you've picked up. We've got a fabulous wreath that you want to create.
Yeah.
We love the boas.
You look marvelous.
Thank you. You'll run us through the wreath. We also have some great trees that we're going to scatter throughout the space.
That's
but
right.
the boas, how are we attaching them to your form here?
It's very simple. We're just going to wind them around the wreath, and we're going to try to hide the grapevine in this case, just to make it nice and fluffy.
We're going to use some florist wire just in case to hold it in place.
Exactly.
You got a nice big hook here.
Yeah, and what's great about this hook is that it's completely removable, so we're not putting in any holes.
Okay.
It's very temporary.
We should mention we're mounting this right over the fireplace, which would be really beautiful. And then you've got all these great aluminum buckets for our trees. These are pyramid cedars, actually, that we selected, which is nice. And scattered them throughout the place. No Christmas tree here. We've got our greenery.
No, but I think we should add some lights.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
In keeping with the icy, cool feel we're creating for Damien's space this holiday season, what I've created for his rather empty apartment are gifts that glow, is what I'm calling them actually. I'm using a great material that I really like to work with, which is Corplast. You'll find this at your local Build-It centers. It looks like corrugated cardboard, but it's actually a plastic and it has a wonderful semi-translucent quality to it. What I've created, or what I'm going to be creating, are 3 cubes. I have 2 of them that I've made ahead of time. The first one measures 22 by 22, the next one's 18 by 18, and then the final is 14 by 14. I'm going 4 inches smaller as I get up to the top one. In terms of fitting them all together, what I'm using is just a nylon tape. This is a 2-inch nylon tape, and I've taped up all the edges together in order to create our cube. You only need 5 pieces because the bottom, you don't really have to worry about the bottom. You'll notice I don't have a piece down there. Another detail that I've added for the holiday season is to use a beautiful, in this case, chocolate brown satin ribbon. This is a 2-inch ribbon, and again, we want them to look like gifts, so I've applied that to the 2, and I'll do it to the final one as well, and perhaps create a great bow atop of it. What's lovely about this project is that Damien can remove the ribbon after the holidays and they become just wonderful cubes that have a nice glowing quality to them. You can stack all 3 of them together or use them individually. We're going to be using a light at the bottom and you'll get a wonderful glow, and it kind of acts as a lamp for, again, Damien's rather sparse apartment right now. Mimi, thanks for the perfect bow atop the boxes here. He's got a lamp now. The other step was to incorporate a little bit more seating in the space, and you have a great idea.
That's right. We just picked up these very inexpensive fold-away stools.
Okay.
And we're just going to cover them up with this great fur. It's so beautiful. And it keeps with our icy theme.
And then you've also created these beautiful wall hangings using like a Japanese-style paper. This is quite wonderful. It kind of looks like snowflakes.
Yeah, like a snowstorm.
Yeah, and you've just used a couple of dowels, one along the top and one along the bottom. I guess you could do this idea just even with like wallpaper or gift wrap paper would be quite beautiful.
Right. These are beautiful because they're so sort of ethereal.
Right. And what's nice about the stools is they could be side tables as well. He could just pull off the faux fur.
Exactly.
Which would be great. I'm going to give you your last hanging and let you place that. We just used a bit of double-sided tape to keep that in place because they are so light in weight. And again, the stools. Mimi, I think I'm going to get you to whip me up a couple of these. They're so great.
Okay.
Have a seat. They're very nice. Up next in Damien's cool ice palace of a party room, some tricks to keep the guests warm and comfy. For an Australian's first Christmas in the north, we're going full tilt with a wintry feel and decor for Damien's cocktail party. In keeping with this theme, Mimi decorated the food and beverage with faux snow, 3 glass-beaded trees, and lots of clear glassware and dishes. And to keep the wine chilled, an ice bucket actually made of ice.
I think we've created a great space for entertaining, and it's very intimate and cozy, but it still has that urban, clean feeling.
And in keeping with the season, twinkling lights on the pyramid cedars for a nod to tradition, and bunched up in these twig balls for a twist. As well, the simple swagging of some sheer fabric across the window and attaching it with thumbtacks enhances the feeling of a magical ice palace. And who can resist a roaring fire and a chance to cozy up beneath a feather boa wreath?
In front of the fireplace, there isn't that much room, so I think the solution is to just sort of throw down a really beautiful rug. A bit of a splurge, but that will certainly fit into the decor later on. Some big pillows, and we've just added a couple of the trees just to make it a really nice area, just to lounge and sit and, you know, just nice and comfortable.
Mimi repeated the warm and fuzzy accent in these smart gift bags for guests.
The bags are so nice. It's a little bit of a take-home gift, again with our theme, a little bit of faux suede, Sherpa fleece, and you know, it can be reused for something else, a little bit of chocolate to sort of send you on your way.
Mimi, part of decorating for the holidays is putting out pieces that better evoke the season.
That's right. I mean, around the holidays you might want to make some investments, and hopefully they can last you a bit through the season. They really evoke that warmth in the winter that you really want.
Damien's bare bones bachelor pad is wintry, warm, and inviting, and ready to receive guests for a truly northern seasonal celebration.
Oh my God, this is above and beyond what I expected.
Yeah.
We worked during the day on all the different projects, and I still can't believe at the outcome we reached.
Yeah.
It just looks fantastic. I love the feathers, I love the faux fur. It's kind of Ethel Merman meets Dr. Zhivago. I think it's just perfect. It's exactly what I pictured. Actually, a bit more. And I can't believe how gorgeous the glow presents look. They just look fantastic and so simple to do.
And keep in mind, pull off the ribbon and it doesn't look as festive.
Exactly, and I'll be able to use those on a number of occasions, I'm sure. And of course, I can't pass up the snow globes as well, which I helped create with Mimi. They're a fantastic touch. Guys, thank you so much. I've even incorporated the ice theme.
It's fantastic.
His name is Scooby-Broo.
He'll be our mascot for Home to Go.
I think so, and a great centerpiece for the party tonight.
We got you something, a little small something on behalf of Home to Go as well. Actually, if you can hang on to that for me, thank you so much. In true Home to Go fashion, how much more appropriate than your own little do-it-yourself toolbox.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Like that. Cheers.
Cheers.
Do a job well done.
Thanks.